Welcome back once again. In this part we will design our chat UI. So in the previous part we were able to finish this part and this part. Now I'm gonna add the chat option here. Like we need to add an image here, which is going to be a profile picture, then a text from the left side and the same way from the right side. So for that, what can I do? I can simply copy or simply duplicate our image from here, this one, or the best way is to make it component so that we can use it whenever we need it. Alright, so we have made it component, and now click on this asset component. So now here you can see the image is here, and then I'm gonna drag it here. Here we go. So I can drag it here and I can decrease the size, and let's see if anything is going to be changed here. Now first let me run it and let's see how everything is going here. So nothing has changed, so everything is going well. And this is our profile page, this is our chat page, this is our group option and our chat, and everything is working perfectly. So now in here, first let me run this UI and let's see how the image is looking. So the image size is a bit bigger, so I'm gonna decrease the size a bit more here. And now if I run it, and here we go. So now it looks good. So now in here we need to have a text option. So for that I'm gonna go ahead and select our rectangle and select a rectangle here. Alright, so now we need to drag it here, and we can customize the radius size for each and every corner. Okay, we can take help from this one or we can take help of this one. So click on it and let me see which one is here. So top left corner, top right corner, bottom right corner, bottom left corner. So for the bottom right left corner, I'm gonna add a 0 here, and for the other two part I'm gonna add 30. So for this one I'm gonna add 30, and for this one I'm gonna add 30. So which is called bottom right corner. So add 30. Okay, and for this one add. Okay, so before that I'm gonna change the background color. So change the background color, and now if I run it, then how it looks. So I'm gonna select Message UI. Alright, so it is looking good, but if you want we can customize it a bit more. So the way we can customize it, so instead of 30, in here we can add 50, and for this one we can also add 50, and let's see how it looks. So now it looks pretty good, and in here we will have our chat data, and we can try a different color here, and let's see how it looks. So it is looking pretty good, but I'm gonna choose a different color here. Alright, so this color will be the best option, and if you want we can add our gradient here. So let's add a linear gradient here and give this shape here. So add a linear gradient, and here we go. Now we need to add a text here, and we can say, first let me change the color of this text to white. So first I need to add a text here. We can say hello, and then I'm gonna change the color to white, and we can say hello, so how are you doing? So I'm just adding some dummy text, like some random text. It's not mandatory that you also need to add also need to add the same text. You can add any text, whatever you want. So in here I'm gonna drag it center and I'm gonna make it a duplicate. So press Command D, and in here we can add another text. So let's add a different text so that it looks good. I can say, are you here? And now run it, and here you go. So it looks pretty good, guys. So it looks pretty good. Now in here we can add the time here, right? So we usually have the time after this message, so we can add this time here. And I'm sorry for adding the time. Let's add a new text, and in here we need to add, and first let me change the color to black for this text, or we can choose this color. So we can say 12:30 p.m. and select it, and here you go. So it looks pretty good, guys. See, so we have our text and we have our message, and we also need to have the same design, not same design, obviously we need to have the different design, like different color from this side. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a copy of this component, of the image component from here, and I'm gonna add it here. So I'm gonna add it here, and I'm gonna add the same height and weight. So it's 7078. So I'm gonna copy it for this one, and I'm gonna press it here, and then the height is this one, and this height is this one. So what is happening here? So this one height is, so let me run it so that we can see it. Okay, so we need to have the same height. So instead of changing it by giving the height and weight, so we can simply duplicate it. So Command D, and here you go. See, now we have the exact size. And right here we need to have this text. So what can we do? We need to have similar type of design, but we need to have different background color for sender and receiver. So this one is receiver and this one is sender. So first I'm gonna make it a group of this one, this whole thing, our time, our background of this text and the text. So I'm gonna make it group. So press Command G, and it has become a group here, and we can see we can rename the group name. So click on this rename property, and we can say message receiver. Here you go. So now we can duplicate it. So press Command D, here you go, and now we can drag it here. Alright, so first and foremost, now let me run it and how it looks. So I'm gonna click on this message UI, and it looks pretty good, guys. And the thing is that now in here we need to have different background color first. So first change the background color of this one, and we can choose this color. Let's see how it looks. So it looks quite good, no problem at all. And we can we can simply change the time. So at, let's say 3:05. Here you go. And now I'm gonna update the text here. So let's add a different text here. So I can say, hello, I'm doing great. So you can say, yes, I'm here. I'm just giving a related name. I can say, yes, I am. So yes, I'm here. And then let me run it. So it looks pretty good, guys. It look pretty good. And now we need to make it duplicate. Like we need to add couple of data here, so that we can do scrolling. And before that, in here I want, okay, so first let me make it group. So now we need to make it group so that we can use repeat group to get the data. So I'm gonna select the entire message options, sender and receiver, and then first make it group, and I'm gonna press, so first we need to select it, then right click and make it group, this two part, and we can say of all messages. I'm just adding some random name. And now once we will have this option, we can click on this repeat grid. Now we are able to repeat the text, so we can repeat it as much as we want. And what can we do? So before doing this thing, I can do one more thing. So let me undo it. So first let me ungroup it. So what can we do? We have a different image, right? So which is this image. So I'm gonna add this image. So in here for the sender, I'm gonna choose this image. So we need to add Command D, and we made a duplicate copy here, and then we can press it, we can use it here. So what is the exact height and width of this one? So it's 70.78. so Command G, and first I'm gonna change the height of this, and for the width of this one is 83.78. Here we go. So 83.8 and 70.8 and 83.8. So 70.78 and 83.8, 70.78 and 83.78. Okay, so if I want to have it circle, I guess we need to have similar height and width. So we can choose this option here. Now I'm gonna remove this image from here and then add this image here. And we can also decrease the size a bit more. So 85 height and 85 width. Here we go. Now remove this one. So if I run it, so we can see this option is here. We have different images for the sender and different images for the receiver. So that's it. So now we can simply, so this one is our group. Alright, it should be here. And then let me run it and let me see what is happening here. So previously we made it a group, and that's why this is happening here. So let me ungroup it first. So ungroup it. So now we can drag it here, and let's see if it is working. So now it is working perfectly. Now we don't have any issues here. So now we can simply make them group again, and make it group, press Command G, and once we will have this group, we can simply click on repeat group, and then we can duplicate the data here. Alright, so we can duplicate the data as much as we want. Once we will have this option, now we need to click on this vertical scroll view, click on this icon, and now we need to drag this on top of this one, just right here. Now if I run it, and if you want, we can drag it here as well. So now we can scroll it here. See, we can scroll the data, and if you want, you can simply update your text and time according to your requirement. So we are almost done here, and now in here we just need to have a text. So we can simply say John Smith here. So add a text here. So I'm just adding a username here. We can say John Smith, we can say John Smith, and here you go. We can simply change the text for this one at 25 and drag it to center. Now if I run it, and we can say John Smith is here. And if you want, you can simply customize it. You can simply add a different text size, text style, not size. So it is looking pretty good, guys.